Over the past month, I have been enjoying a game that came out relatively recently, the newest Pokemon game to come out, Pokemon Legends ZA. I got the Nintendo Switch 2 edition because I got the Nintendo Switch 2 for Christmas, and I've been enjoying this game so far. Now, I understand that there is a lot of negativity towards this game, so I thought it would be just right to share my personal opinions about this amazing game that I personally think is one of the most creative Pokemon games ever. So please like and subscribe. Make sure you realize that this is just my opinion and that it doesn't reflect what you should believe and what other people say about this game. That being said, let's begin. First, I want to talk about the gameplay on Legends ZA. Personally, I think it is really creative, even though it has many similarities with its predecessor, Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends ZA takes what Legends Arceus did with open world and more active Pokemon battles and took it a step further. How they did this was reworking the entire battle system. Pokemon battling in Legends ZA isn't turn-based like every other Pokemon game before it. It is now more like an RPG, where you will go ahead, there'll be a timer on your attacks, and you have to wait for your timers to finish to take another attack. This, in my opinion, is really creative. I think that this is a step forward for Pokemon. I also want to talk about the criticism that this game has been getting. I've seen a lot of bad criticism towards this game, people saying that the textures are flat, walls are just PNGs, trees aren't as detailed as they're supposed to be. And personally, I want to give what I think about those criticisms. Personally, I don't care. If you care about wall PNGs as textures or how trees look, that's you. But to me, Pokemon has never been that game. Pokemon, to me, has always been about the experience, being able to form connections with creatures like Pokemon, going out on these adventures and going around different areas, being able to explore and just immerse yourself in this amazing world that you come to explore and learn about. I think that things like wall textures, water, trees, yada yada yada, I don't care about how the graphics look, as long as I can feel immersed in the world, as long as I can feel the experience that I'm having, which I think Legends ZA as a whole does that perfectly. It immerses yourself, introducing you to friendly characters that will come to adore you, to be friends with. You meet many different side characters that, although you don't spend much time with, are interesting and you can feel yourself immersed talking to them. You can also interact with many of the NPCs. Many of the different Pokemon have all different animations. There's 3 animations for everything, including walking, attacking, just sleeping, sitting down. It's all amazing. And I feel like that carries over more than just how walls and PNGs of trees look. I also want to give a spoiler-free review about the story. While I could slap a spoiler warning and tell you everything about the story, the plot points, and how I think about it, I understand that there are people here on this platform that can't view the story, they haven't played the game, and I want to stay respectful for them. So bear with me as we dive into a spoiler-free version of the ZA story. Personally, I think the story for Legends ZA is extremely immersive. You get into this world, and every story point, which I won't say, it always drives you to keep going. Everything from different plot points to the characters you meet, I think it's all immersive. While I don't think it's the best story in all of Pokemon, it's really easy to get into and to find yourself immersed in. I know I say immersed a lot, but this is truly how I feel about the game. You can truly feel yourself in this world and connecting with the people, the Pokemon, all these different interactions, and it's all just a magical thing. And I just think that the story represents that in the best way possible. While I can do talks about the Mega Evolution or the different mechanics or even like what I used on my team, I want to save those for separate videos later down the road, because I think that those topics I can give to you more if they're more fleshed out in a full video. So for now, this is where we're gonna have to leave it off as my personal review of Legends ZA. An amazing game, and I don't understand why it gets all the hate it does. I don't think there are very few things that you can dislike about it, but people find a way to dislike anything on the internet, and overall, this is an amazing game. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment down below your personal thoughts about ZA, and I'll see you next time.